Hello, internet. So today I kind of just wanted to share a little small story with you while my mom is in the shower, because that is the timing. The shower stopped. Oh, just kidding. Okay, this is where the story begins. So me and my friend Mason, we go to San Francisco. This was maybe like a month and a half ago, and needless to say, this trip became excruciatingly expensive. So our last day rolls around and we're going to the airport to go home. At this point, I had bought a wax pen in San Francisco that I had taken on the flight with me. And, you know, I wasn't really thinking much about it. Like, I remember I was even like in the airport just chilling, hitting my wax pen, thinking, whatever, it's not a big deal. What's legal is legal. People can drink here. I'm doing what I want. And that is not the headset I should have been having. I was just risking it, We all just do that here and there. Me and Mason, we had split up for the flight on the way home because we bought our tickets at different times. So he was like in row blah 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 blah, I was in row blah blah blah. We're not sitting together, but I had only hit my pen like maybe like 2 or 3 times, and your girl was ready to be home, and I wasn't home yet. I was just trying to cope with my living situation at the moment and my environment situation, but then, okay, my camera doesn't want to focus on me. Anyways, so yeah, me and Mason, we're walking through this plane, and there's this older guy in my row. He's not sitting next to me. I have the window seat and he has the seat closest to the aisle, and there's 3 seats. So there's 1 seat in between us. When he sees us, he greets us, and he's like, "How you doing?" And I'm a naturally very friendly person, so I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm doing great. How are you today, friend?" I'm like getting into it. Me and this guy, like, I thought it was just gonna be like a nice interaction, and then we were just gonna be quiet for the flight and like do our thing. I thought, someone's gonna sit in between us. It's gonna be cool. And, no one did sit in between us. And this old guy would not stop initiating communication with me. And it was just like ridiculous. Like, it got like, you think like 10 minutes passes, you think 15 minutes passes, you think like, when will this stop? When will this stop? And it just didn't stop. And like, I kept cutting off the conversation. I kept being like, "Oh, well, I don't know," or like, "Damn, sounds rough." I just kept like trying to just wiggle my way out of the communication with this person, and he was just like not about it. He just really wanted a friend for this flight, and like, I'm not a jerk. I just could not be that person for this guy. At this point, it's probably been like 25, 30 minutes. This is like an hour and a half flight at most, But it's like, it's been probably 25 to 30 minutes that this guy has been talking to me. And like, I'm a nice person. I get it. But like, this guy was getting a little weird too, and I was just like not feeling it. it was just to the point where it was like, God, like, I can't get out of this. So I decided that I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I slipped my pen out of my backpack, put it into my pocket, and I wasn't thinking. Like, for some reason, I always thought that, like, I always, like, thought, or, like, envisioned, like, you know, like, people smoking on the plane, like, with cigarettes in the bathroom. And, like, I always thought, like, you know, it would make sense for them to have, like, a smoke detector, but not like a, like, I mean, like how are they gonna detect, like, water vapor or, like, whatever, you know? Like, I'm probably gonna say, like 75 times. And that's where I was wrong and wishful thinking, because I get into this bathroom and I am so ready to hit my pen because I cannot stand or handle this old guy anymore. I just want him to leave me alone, but he's not leaving me alone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a few hits. I'm gonna get back in there, and then I can cut him off, and I'm just gonna take a nap for the last half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever. This is where... So I'm peeing. I'm peeing in this tiny ass, like, airplane bathroom, and I know you probably have seen one before or whatever. They're literally like 2 feet by 2 feet. And while I'm peeing, I decide to hit my pen. This is a traumatic moment for me because, oh my god. So the second I hit my pen, like, I take the first hit and everything's fine. Then I take the second hit and I blow out, and it's not the biggest cloud I've ever made, not that it matters, but, you know, I blew it out, and then all of a sudden, beep 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 beep, the loudest noise I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god. And, like, within half a second, the flight attendant is just banging on the door, like, get out of there, what are you doing in there? And I'm just like, oh my god, like, I'm ass out, like, in this airplane bathroom, like, oh my god, like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, I'm telling him, like, just give me a second, like, I'm still peeing, like, you know. And then I pull up my pants as soon as I can and put my thing in my pocket. I'm like, oh my god. And then I, like, unlock the door, and I didn't even open it. This flight attendant swings it open, and he runs into this 2x2 bathroom, and he's looking around. What's going on in here? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I am, like, traumatized. Like, my ass was out 10 seconds ago. I'm like, yo, I don't know what happened. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, no, this flight attendant was on it 2 seconds in, like, whoa. And I don't know how I got away with it, but I literally was just like, crazy, huh? I don't know. And, like, just started walking back to my seat. And, you know, the whole plane was alarmed. This alarm was very loud, and the 17 rows I had to walk past, they all knew what was up. And it was just one of those moments in life where you're like, I mean, that was one of the worst flights of my life. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty up there with the time I went from Palm Springs to Denver, Colorado, and a little plane with propellers, you know, a good 3-hour flight and with a propeller plane. That was pretty good back in the day. But no, nothing beats, I don't think. I don't know if anything can beat me hitting my pen and then still having to talk to this fool the rest of the time on the flight. So yeah, I somehow got away with that. And life is crazy. So that will be all today, guys. I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and I will see you hopefully for the next video. Bye.